hope you're having a great day and I hope you had a great weekend. Today I want to talk about something which is very powerful for your health. It's inexpensive. You don't have to spend money on it. For everyone who thought I was talking about the drug L.S.D, the lysergic 2-acid diethylamide, I'm not talking about that. What you missed was the dots between the L, between the S, and between the D. L.S.D that I'm talking about stands for long, slow, deep breathing. Just the way you breathe changes the way everything works in the human body. Sometimes in this world of complication, we're constantly searching for new ways to exercise, superfoods, cognitive health, brain concoctions, and all of that stuff. A lot of it has merit, a lot of it doesn't. But we forget that we have one mechanism that determines how every single cell in the human body works, and that is the way that you breathe. So L.S.D is long, slow, deep breathing. We're not just talking about deep breathing, which you remind yourself, oh, let me do 5 minutes of deep breathing, and you do it and then you get back to your normal life. I'm talking about the therapeutic effect of slowing down your breath, slowing down your inhale, slowing down your exhale, increasing the retention time between the end of your inhale and the beginning of your exhale, and increasing the retention time between the end of your exhale and the beginning of your next inhale. But to keep it short today, I have one simple task for everyone. How can you slow down your breathing? You see a lot of people talk about pranayama and breath work and says it heals you. No, it doesn't heal you. It doesn't heal you. But long, slow, deep breathing, pranayama, breath work prepares the environment within your body that will heal you. The environment within your body has to be the right environment for your heart to work, your kidneys, your liver, your brain. All of the functions have to function. If the environment within you changes, you have problems. The same way we have problems when the environment around us changes. When the weather changes, when we're living in an environment which is toxic all around us, you're stuck in a relationship that isn't working for you, the external environment affects you. The same thing inside the human body. When the environment in your body is not conducive for human health, we have disharmony, we have disease. So by breathing the right way, by slowing down my inhale and my exhale at the right time. Now, I don't want to try slowing down my breathing when I'm exercising. I don't want to try to slow down my breathing when I'm running or I'm jogging. No. At that point, automatically, your body will increase the capacity to breathe faster or more shallow. But when I'm stressed out, how do I slow down my breathing, which is therapeutic at every level in the body? When I'm eating, before I start eating my food, how do I slow down my breathing? When I finish my food, how do I slow down my breathing to improve my digestive power? And that is why we call it long, slow, deep breathing. One of the best ways to understand it is L.S.D. Have you done your L.S.D today? And by now you know which kind of L.S.D I'm encouraging you to use. The ability to slow down my inhale and exhale. And we're going to try this through self-realization, self-practice. Tonight before you go to sleep, there's only one thing I want you to do. For 5 to 10 minutes, mindfully slow down your breathing. If your regular inhale is 3 seconds, how can you make it 4? How can you make it 5 seconds without pushing yourself? You know you're pushing yourself if you start gasping, like you do a long inhale and exhale and your next inhale becomes shallow. No, go at your own pace. So the magic is, if my inhale is 3 seconds, can I double the time for my exhale? Which means if my inhale is 3 seconds, can my exhale be 6 seconds? If my inhale is 4 seconds, can I make my exhale 8 seconds? And by practicing this, all of a sudden, you'll find that 4 seconds is easy. Now my inhale is automatically 5 seconds. Or it's automatically 6 seconds. And my exhale is getting longer and longer. How does this work in a scientific way in the human body? Shallow breathing stimulates the sympathetic nervous system, which is your stress mode, fight and flight response, which is good for us when we're running, we're working, we're in arguments, we're in fights and all of that stuff. But when I'm eating or when I'm preparing to sleep or in between my day, I want to be in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest. One easy way of moving from sympathetic to parasympathetic is by slowing down my breathing. If I may be in a meeting right now and there's a lot of stress, but I'm conscious about slowing down my breathing, that stress is not going to affect my internal environment. When the body is out of homeostasis, there is disharmony. That's why whether you're in an accident or whatever it is, the first thing the medical team will do is put oxygen. They will put an oxygen mask on you because oxygen will rebalance, will get you into homeostasis, which is harmony. So by teaching ourselves the way to breathe the right way, by slowing down my inhales and my exhales, I am providing an environment for my body to heal me. If I'm going to cancer, I'm going to Alzheimer's, whatever disease I'm going through, the way I breathe plays a therapeutic and healing role in my recovery plan. The way I breathe. Every pro athlete today knows that they can control cortisol and adrenaline with the way they breathe. Every fighter, MMA, boxers, no matter what kind of athlete, they work on controlling their breath. They work on lengthening their exhales and inhales when they are in the parasympathetic nervous system. It automatically trains you to do that automatically when you're in stress. So it's as simple as that. Today, before your meals, slow down your breathing. 3 deep breaths, slow them down. Before you go to sleep, whenever you're feeling stressed out, whenever you feel anxious, if you can slow down your breathing, your anxiety will come down. The problem will stay, but your anxiety will come down. We know that cortisol and adrenaline are great for us, but when we're constantly producing it, because we're constantly stressed, we start going into adrenal fatigue. Now we start stealing hormones like progesterone to make more cortisol because I've overspent my cortisol. And now I have a hormonal imbalance. And because I have a hormonal imbalance, I can have thyroid, PCOS, diabetes, weight problems, obesity problems, everything. So by slowing down my breath work coupled with my lifestyle, everything changes. And if you actually go to see today, the whole world is complicated health. But the things we're talking about is simple. It is built into your own intelligence. Your breath is intelligence. It's always been there, but you just don't use it the right way. We just don't use it the right way. So imagine if I can use the tools that I already have. It is enough. I don't have to look for complication. I don't have to look for stuff outside of myself. Now let's say I'm using breath, I'm using everything, and I still have a problem. Then I go to level 2. Then I go to level 3. But what's the point of moving to complication when the fundamentals aren't in place? Nothing in life can work if the fundamentals are not in place. So the first step to great health is getting the fundamentals in place. What kind of food am I feeding myself? The time, the quantity, the quality. Am I getting enough of movement? Is my sleep quality improving? It's nice and deep. I wake up feeling rested. And am I able to take care of my emotional health? These are the 4 fundamentals. Everything else is complication if I don't have the 4 fundamentals in place. Get the fundamentals in place and it starts with your breath work. Now I'm speaking about this today. The important point is how conscious and mindful can we be to practice it. So I do a practice every day because I'm trying to reach 1 breath a minute. Okay, it's quite interesting. So right now I'm at about 42 seconds, which means from the time I take an inhale, I hold my retention, I exhale, and I come back to my next inhale. I move from 20 seconds to 30 to 30 to 34 to 42. Now I'm at 42. If I push it to 45, my next inhale becomes a gasp. That means I've overdone it. But with practice, I'm going to move from 42 to 45. This is also improving my heart and lung capacity. So you can try this own simple test. How long does it take for you to do 1 complete breath, end to end, from your inhale with your holds and back to your next inhale? That is 1 complete breath. So I want to achieve 1 breath in a minute. For no particular reason. Because if I reach that, I know my lungs getting stronger. And I know I'm indirectly training myself to slow down my breathing. Because to achieve, so maybe your target could be 4 breaths a minute. That should be pretty simple. Then come down to 3. And this is not how you got to breathe all the time. You don't have to breathe like this all the time. It's just a way to train your lungs to get stronger. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great week ahead. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you.